got Boman Rustom Irani, Chairman Managing Director at Keystone Realtors, now joining us on the show. Boman, thanks so much for taking time out. What's the outlook then when it comes to property registrations in Mumbai? Because data indicates there's been a 7% month-on-month dip. Do you think that this is expected to moderate, and what kind of overall industry growth are you expecting? Boman, if you could just unmute yourself so we can hear you.
Thank you very much for having me on your show. Look, the total number of registrations that have taken place in the year, about 118,000 in the year 22-23. And of that, about 12,400 registrations took place in just the month of March 2023. Mumbai continues to be a strong market, and growth out here is seen quarter on quarter. If you check the results of the kind of registrations that are taking place, and also the RERA data that we are seeing nowadays, you will see the kind of projects that are getting launched are in the various asset classes. And aspirational, or rather I would like to say mid-mass to aspirational, which is the 1 crore to 7 crore segment, continues to be driving the sales growth in Mumbai city and also the MMR area.
Boman, but given that Mumbai is getting a bit of a facelift, actually not a bit, a complete overhaul, I should say, with the metro lines, the coastal roads, I wanted to understand whether there are any new pockets which are seeing some, demand built up within Mumbai or even the outskirts that are emerging now.
You're so right. Mumbai is spending about 3 lakh crores as of today in the infrastructure uplift, everything from the metros, going all the way to the coastal road, in the way the city will be working and connecting with one part to the other. We are seeing a lot of new areas opening up. One of the areas that I am pretty keen on is the Mahim Matunga belt, because that is very well placed in terms of its location. At the same point of time, the metro now serves it. It always had a very good Western Railway line serving it. And going further towards Worli, you have the Worli link coming up to the MTHL, which will allow people from the south of the city as well as from areas like Bandra and Mahim reach what is the new airport that will be in under 40-45 minutes. And this is really going to be a huge change as far as we are concerned. We're also seeing a lot of interest in the Virar area now that the Virar-Alibag multimodal corridor is definitely looking a reality. The Thane Creek Bridge is also going to lead. Thane, which has been a growing market, will continue to be a strong market in the future. Given all this infrastructure push, we see a lot more interest today, and this is something that I'd like to just state on your channel. We see a lot of interest today coming in from the rest of Maharashtra, also for people to acquire a home in Mumbai. And not only that, we've seen a lot of good buying taking place from the south, I would say mainly Chennai, Karnataka, as well as from the north, mostly from the Delhi NCR area. We're seeing people come over here and make acquisitions for homes.
So, Boman, these areas that you talked about, is there enough supply in these areas, or are you seeing a significant price uptick already?
Okay, so good question. While the supply continues to be there, this is more or less the traditional supply that used to take place with smaller developments where there were not enough amenities being created with the building. But now with Rustomji in those areas, we're creating a lifestyle development where all the amenities that we've created in the rest of our projects are going to be, is going to be features that we will provide in those buildings out there. We are seeing a strong demand. We haven't launched the project as yet for sale, but we are seeing a strong demand in what our discussions with the brokers of the area are, and we are looking forward to a lot of interest the moment we launch that project, which is sometime later this year.
Okay, and I just, out of curiosity, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers as well would like your take, because of late, I think there's an increasing trend in Mumbai where people are preferring to rent homes versus actually buying them. Is this something that you're spotting? And if you could just give us your take.
The kind of demand growth is leading to a lot of redevelopment taking place. And when this redevelopment starts taking place, you see a lot of the existing members looking for homes. It's been our general, data point that about 65 to 70% of the people look at rental homes when the redevelopment goes on, whereas about 25, 30% or thereabouts usually have a second home in which they move into during the redevelopment process. So some bit of this rental market going up is also due to the strong developments that are going on in the city. At the same point of time, we're hoping that job growth continues and the commercial demand is continuously, or the commercial supply is continuously grown, so that there is a lot more of absorption of commercials, leading to a lot more businesses growing their base in Mumbai.
Okay. And a K-shaped recovery as well is expected when it comes to consumption trends, Boman. Is that something that's impacting maybe project mix decisions? Will you be looking to launch more high-ticket projects?
So, fortunately for us at Rustomji, we've always been across the entire spectrum of development. We are everything from affordable housing, where we give homes in Virar at about 40 to 50 lakhs, going all the way to the uber or a super premium, where we're giving homes for as high as 70 crores as well. We see a very strong demand. Yes, you're right, in the premium and super premium category, but this, we should understand, was a category that was not supplied to extremely well in the past. And with the growth of good developments taking place out here, there's some very active interest for people to go ahead and invest in these homes. And they're looking at this, it's not surprising, but they're looking at this across various geographies. That is to say, everything from Borivali, which has a market for the aspirational class, which is 3 to 7 crores, is also seeing a lot of active interest for some very high and premium developments, which are selling as much as 12 to 15 crores as well.
Right. Okay. Always good chatting with you, Boman, and getting in the trends, at least in the Mumbai real estate market and what's happening here. Good having you on the show.
Thank you very much.